Ladies and gentlemen, exercise number 2, flex. This is a machine dip or a tricep press. Why do you choose this for exercise number 2?
This is something now I moved from doing a high volume, a lot of blood now into a heavier dip. Again, you're hitting the fast twitch and the slow twitch fibers within 2 exercises back to back.
Yep.
So with this now, we're gonna, again, get into this seated dip. I'll explain what I'm gonna be doing as I'm doing it for the sound of it. So I'm not gonna be seated down. I'm gonna put my legs extended out, Nick.
Yes.
And I'm gonna lean my body weight into this. Now, obviously the weight is not full rep here, but I'm gonna do more demonstration and talk at the same time. So basically what I'm doing is, again, leaning my body weight right in, using this. Now, sometimes I get my training partners to actually stand on my feet, so them days I don't wear my nice trainers to the gym. Again, just focusing on pushing my body in here now, pushing the weight down, full extension, and coming up to pretty much this exerted point before hitting the bottom of the stack, and coming down and squeeze in. Now, a lot of guys will wrap out like this. What I find is with this, even though it's heavy, I'm holding the rep range down and squeezing.
Squeeze, yep.
And there's 2 parts to this actual exercise. So again, probably we're doing about 10 to 12.
Yep.
And again, it's normally a lot heavier.
Okay, and look at the angle here, guys. So when Flex is saying he's coming up to a certain stretch, look at the angle here at the elbows. He's about 90 degrees at the bottom position,
Yeah,
or the top
squeeze in.
position. Keeping tension on the tries.
Consistent tension, Nick,
Yep.
that's right.
That's what you can see, even when Flex is lowering the weight or stretching the tricep, you can see the tension on the muscle. They're being worked even when he's lowering the weight.
Yeah. And what I'm doing also, Nick, is I'm actually squeezing at the bottom here, and when I'm coming up, it's not an exerted motion up.
Yep.
It's a controlled motion up.
Yes,
so
gotcha.
it's like you're fighting it up.
Yep.
And then you're actually putting a little more pressure and speed down.
Yep.
But you're holding it at the bottom and squeezing it. So it's like as if you was trying to squeeze your tricep out in a tricep pause or whatever else. That's what you're doing, but you're squeezing the crap out of the bottom. So again, say we're getting up to 10 now, and you're fighting it down. 11, 12. Now this is the point when I'll actually keep the elbows bent at all times.
Yes.
But I'm doing maybe like a partial rep. I'm not going all the way down at this point in time.
Yep.
I'm probably a few inches away from locking out.
Yes.
But just keeping the body and keeping it moving. Now these rep ranges could be 10, they could be 8.
Yep.
But I want you to do a working set here and I can talk you through it. So put on, I don't want to stand your trainers, but
so
is that a good weight for you?
Yeah, it's pretty easy for me actually.
Do you want to put it a little heavier? We'll do a working set.
I just wanted to go a bit heavier than Flex Lewis because the cameras are rolling, that's all. I've got to be honest.
Since I'm a week out from my show, I'll allow him to get away with it.
So how many reps am I doing in the first one?
We're aiming for about, say, 10 to 12.
So
and get down in the chair a little bit more, counterbalance your legs, throw your legs out slightly more, come bring them a little bit together. And you're throwing that's it, just fight, there we go. Find that area, that's 1. Squeeze the crap out of the bottom. 2, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4. You can see the working set here, guys. Everything's kicking, everything's popping out here, squeeze. Good. This is actually a lightweight for him, but you can still see that he's working. Stretching up and squeezing down. There we go. We got another 3 to 4, I think.
Yeah.
Squeeze. Give me 2 more. Squeeze. 1 more. Squeeze. Okay, picking it up without locking out to the bottom. A little bit higher there. From there to my hand. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4. Without locking out. 5. Stop there. Stop. There we go. That's it. That's it. Just keep the reps going. Get that blood in there. Good. Now you can see him working, guys. Look at all the blood filling up in his arms. Great job.
Yeah.
There we go. Again, 2 parts to this exercise. And as you can see, you know, you got Nick here working it in that motion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Easy.
Yeah.
There we go. You can feel that, right?
Yeah.
Now, considering if we'd done probably 300 reps prior to that,
yes,
jumping into this, it's a little dangerous. So needless to say, you know, this is an exercise where I could incorporate a heavy
Yep.
and leave it like that.
Yep.
But if you want to mix it up, I've done the two-part exercise, locking it out, squeezing it. Again, with the squeezes I found has brought more detail. A lot more detail, a lot more hang in the tricep. Again, the rep range then just puts that blood in there.
You can feel the blood. You can feel the blood coming in after. The blood's all rushing in now, right?
It's a delayed reaction.
Yeah.
It's one of them things where, like, oh my gosh, I have to drink my post-workout after this. Maybe a little aid from the other hand or something. So again, second exercise, guys. So you're gonna move on to the third.
Let's move on to the third.
Okay, let's do this.